everyone, let's see what are the messages from Divine. What is something that Krishna wants you to know? Krishna is telling you some people are watching you doing something great and they don't want you to continue from that space. So that's why they're trying to always deviate you, and they are putting you into a situation where you will always be in that circle, always be in pattern. You never move out of that pattern. So it's like some people are actively trying to put you down because you have something great in you. Some people are trying to put you in a situation where you always mend things, you always try to correct things, and you never fall into you never concentrate on your life and your career. So God is telling you to focus on yourself, to do something which heals you, to do something which is going to help people grow. Don't do something which will always keep you trapped and which will always keep you around them. It's time for you to grow in your life, it's time for you to move on in your life, and it's better to always leave certain situations and move on. That's what I can hear. This is a confirmation. The cows are also confirming something. What is the guidance here? Milk and honey, it's time for you to think about yourself. If there are a situation, or these are the people who are actually trying to put you down, or this is a condition where repeatedly they're having troubles and confusions in their life and they're not allowing you to move on, the guidance from Krishna is to, if you trust me alone. If you're trusting me and then trusting something else, then you should not be my devotee. If you are my devotee, if you are devoted to me, if I'm speaking you to do something, do it, and you will understand whatever I was telling you to do. It was exactly what somebody else and the another power. If you worship like two different forms of the divine, it's like everything is looking you, like putting you into that direction. Sometimes we have to go through a process and become empowered, and sometimes we have to quickly jump. If you truly trust somebody, you will simply jump onto that position because you simply trust that energy, or you simply trust that power. So Krishna is telling you to become wise and intelligent and step onto your highest potential. Just go after what you truly love, go after what you truly care for, because that's where your potential is, that's where your true wisdom will shine. If something and someone is actually trying to put you down by disrespecting you, disregarding you, that person I will handle. So what is the handling that Krishna is going to do? Krishna wants somebody to suffer. That's why he's telling you to stay away from someone. Krishna is literally wanting somebody to go through the suffering that they have put you through, and he's telling you to move away from anything which is not serving your higher purpose. But why should you continue to invest in this situation? Milk and honey. If you go towards that direction, it will not be in your highest potential. It will be repeating of the last lifetime's mistakes and the same patterns. And if you go towards another direction, it will be like your life will be in your hands and you will be creating whatever you are trying to create from that. So actually God is telling you have completed your task and you don't have to repeat the same mistakes again in this lifetime also. So you simply have to step out from that circle and stay away from something which is not actually right. Means what? Means become a person who is living for themselves or who is living for God. Don't be a person who is going to live for their ideas. Like, I support an idea, I believe this idea is true, so I will implement this idea. So God is telling you, be a person who is out of all this chaos. You are living for divine, you are living for God. You are not interested in living for anybody, any idea, any philosophy, because those philosophy and those idealistic people, you just don't know what you have to do once you step out of that circle. So what is the meaning of this whole concept? God is telling you, if you really wish to be with somebody who is like you have to be completely very assertive about who you are as a person. So if you are a person who is just not into so much chaos, drama and conflict, then you have to be very clear about this. I'm not into so much chaos, drama and conflict. If you are into this, please go and continue from there, because that's why even God is telling you. But can I have another message? Like, should you go in that direction or if it is needed? See, it could have happened. It's like it could have been it's like if it is love and relationships, if it is like love and relationship, then this could have been a good bond. Or it was, if you think about love then you can go towards that. But the problem is, it is so conflicting. Something has happened, so much heartbreaking, or something wrong has already happened. So God is telling you to actually, should you go after your emotions and should you go after your logic? So, like coming out of a story and taking yourself out of a story is a wise decision, because that means in the name of love, there will be many mistreatments that can happen. But if you go towards that relationship or that bonding, it will be like, okay, so God is telling you, if something really belongs to you, if something really belongs to you, it will come to you. If something like it does not belong to you, it will never come to you. So it's like you must step out of a situation where you feel disrespected, disregarded, and something that you cannot continue. So if you can take yourself out of a situation and then still the fate and destiny connects both of you, that's fine. And if it doesn't connect, then that's also fine. So actually God is telling you to be in your power. If it is about love and relationships and somebody broke your heart and somebody did something, then they did it out of their choice. It was their choice and they choose to do something negative about it. So now it's your choice that you can take yourself out of a situation. That's also your free will and you have to exercise it. Otherwise somebody will think that they can mistreat you or they can do whatever they want with you. That's not how it should go. So God is telling you, if you're really wise, take yourself out of a situation. And if you're really interested in somebody, then you can go in that drama and see what happens. But what can be an ideal way for a person? Actually, God is telling you to take a break. Take a break, take a mental break, relax for some time and see how life is unfolding. And he's not telling you to leave, emotions and love and actually do something wrong. But he's also telling you that there can be a lot of people who can be interested in you. So make your decisions wisely. Just because somebody is there in your life, they can mistreat you. That's not how life should go. Because that will be a very suffocating relationship where you are mistreated again and again in a connection and you feel like, oh my God, in the name of love, I have to be with this person. That's, God is saying it's not important. It's not necessary. A person like you should not be treated this way. And if somebody feels that they can do whatever they want, then yes, you can also do whatever you want, no? Because you also have the choice and the freedom. So, yeah. The second option is think how many options you have. It's like explore your options and then choose a life partner. You can fall in love with anyone, but not everyone you're going to get married to. Unfortunately, I always felt like, no, you must marry the person that you always loved or you love. Like, love should be the basic core of marriage. But I think after looking at situations, life and people, I feel like anybody can play the game of love with you. Anybody can come into your life and they can be very sweet with you, and when they feel like it's not in their benefit, they will do something negative and break your heart. So the wise decision is to be wise with your mind also. Be wise enough to understand that if you have a choice, then I also have a choice. If you choose another direction, it will be a slow and steady approach, but it will be approach of growth, understanding, a loving connection with somebody. And if you choose another approach, okay, I got the answer. Sometimes it's better to do your work the way it naturally comes to you. I got there are two paths for you. One is a slow and steady loving approach. You can have a right partner and you can grow with that person. The another approach is you have to get into a situation, you have to clear certain misunderstandings, and then you should step out and then you should be doing what is needed. So it's like it's up to you. But Krishna is very wise. He is telling you to do something which you would not choose to do, And when you actually choose to do what he's telling you, you will realize your mistake. He's playing the round and round game with you. Maybe after clearing this misunderstanding, you will be able to choose another path for you. You will have a right understanding about yourself. But still, I have to check out something. Yeah, there will be a chaos, there will be a conflict, and only then the situation will resolve either in your favor, or like there has to be a proper chaos and conflict. There has to be. There is no other substitute about it. And once you go through this whole drama and chaos and all the thing, only then you will be able to take the right decision about something. Will it go in what favor? Like what? Maybe after after having that conversation and after clearing all that chaos and conflict, you will have the right courage to take something strong, something. Maybe you will have a right partner after that chaos, and you can choose something better for you, or you can also. Somebody literally mistreated you and you are silent about it, or you're not just doing anything about it. So God is telling you to first of all speak about it, do the justice, whatever is needed, and then only you will step out of whatever. It's like the card of yin with the card of by the book and time to go and the higher power and chaput and yang. God is telling you, I will not let you slip from the situation, because if you want to do something great, you have to have the great courage and you have to show who you are as a person. Only then I will allow you to move from a situation, because this is too much. You have handled something too much, and it's time for you to clear the air. It's time for you to understand the dynamic between two situations. Should you go from this path or should you go from that path? Should you choose a person that you loved and you want to have a connection with, or you should go after somebody new, or you can attract a new loving relationship? That is a choice that you have. Okay, Krishna is giving you a choice, but he is also giving you an advice. It is not very straightforward, but he's telling you, do not delay that process. Do not delay the process. Face it head on and be very blunt and truthful about it. Only then you will be able to move on in life. In what ways he's starting to deal with it? He's telling you to call out everything. If somebody if something and somebody is actually calling you that way, then don't try to make them understand something, and don't try to make them don't try to make that person like you, or convert that person, transform that person. Don't give them enlightening lectures. You cannot make somebody understand your point of view if they are so dumb and stupid. So you have to be very blunt with something. You should not be explaining the situation. You should be very much blunt about, I don't respect such things and I don't regard such things. That's who you are, that's what you are, and I'm not going to respect it, or I'm not going to take it. So that's what you have to do.